Hello, my friends. This is Chucky from Collecting for Fun. And this week, as you know, we've been kind of celebrating Back to the Future. And I had Back to the Future cast. A lot of them were at the Fan Expo this year. So I did get to meet some of them again. Some of them I had met before. And some of them, or one of them was particularly new. Actually, a few of them were new this year that I got to meet. And so I'm happy to share some of these cool collectibles with you that we were able to pick up. So at the event, we had Mary Steenburgen making, I believe, her first Comic Con appearance ever. I could be wrong about that. Certainly in Toronto, it was. So I had her sign this one here, which is her how she looked in the Back to the Future 3, Mary Steenburgen, and it says Clara Clayton, which is the character that she played in the movie as the love interest for Doc Brown and eventually becomes his wife. So Mary was very, very sweet. She was, a little bit shyer, but very kind, it seemed. And so I very much enjoyed meeting her at the show. Let's have a look at Christopher Lloyd, who I don't know if anyone else could have played Doc Brown as well as he could have, and he certainly was a great presence in the movie. In person, he's a bit shy, a little bit, quieter. Doesn't say a lot, but yeah, very. It seemed nice enough, but yeah, you would think because he plays such bombastic characters sometimes that that he'd be, more, yeah, that type of personality. But he's very, very quiet. So there's Doc Brown, Christopher Lloyd, and it says, if my calculations are correct, you're going to see some. What does that say? Some serious shit. So there you go. If my calculations are correct, you're going to see some serious shit. So that's pretty funny. Christopher Lloyd, and signed it here, Doc. So that's a classic picture with him when in that crazy, you know, whatever thing that he uses that supposedly what I think that was supposed to help him think better. But anyways, that's a great signature from Christopher Lloyd. I always appreciate Christopher Lloyd. A lot of the old timer actors, they have very nice signatures, and you can see you can read that out very, very well. If we go back to Mary Steenburgen's again, a very nice signature. You can clearly make out Mary Steenburgen. But some actors later on, you don't see that kind of penmanship anymore. Anyways, here's one. I got a dual sign here. Roads, where we're going, we don't need roads. So this is the Back to the Future classic picture from number 2, Christopher Lloyd, Doc, and we got Michael J. Fox's autograph, and it says Marty. So Michael J. Fox, he's still doing the circuit. He does look. I saw him maybe 7 years ago when he came to Toronto. He came back this year, and you can see that the unfortunate disease has progressed. But he seems to be still in good spirits. A little bit more tired, you can tell. But kudos for everything he's done for Parkinson's research and getting awareness out there. So Michael J. Fox, fellow Canadian, one of a kind, one of a kind. So this is I like the signature. It looks really, really good. And obviously Christopher Lloyd had a much better, spent more time doing an inscription. So that's, awesome, awesome. This one's quite unique. Let me see if I can find where the counterpart of this autograph is. I have to see. There it is. So we have Claudia Wells here, who played Marty's girlfriend in the original movie. Now she got recast because her mom got sick between the first and second movie, or after the first movie was made, so she couldn't commit to the second movie. So that's Claudia Wells, and we have here a replication of the Save the Clock Tower article that they had in the movie, but on the back you said, "I love you 5554823, love Claudia Wells," instead of Jennifer. So that's kind of neat. So I thought that was kind of cool. So I had to pick that one up. Here we also have another. No, So this is another one from a duel of Christopher Lloyd and Michael J. Fox, and this one is his classic line, "Great Scott!" And it's Christopher Lloyd, Doc, and then Michael J. Fox's signature right there, and it says Marty. And I don't know if he spends a lot of time doing name inscriptions anymore. This one I bought from an auction because I already met him, so I didn't want to, there's other people that haven't met him, so, I didn't bother doing it this time. And so that was one I picked up from before. And then this one is also a really good one. I just like these ones when they have the inscriptions here. So Michael J. Fox just writes his name, Marty. And then here, Christopher Lloyd. Um, yeah, again, this one says the same thing. If my calculations are correct, you're going to see some serious shit. And Doc. So that's awesome, awesome picture. And this is just after they kind of filmed the DeLorean actually working. So that's really cool. This one here, Principal Skinner. James Tolkan was at the show this year as well. He's looking, um, you know, he's in his 90s, so he's getting up there. So good for him for doing these shows still, meeting the fans. We have this one here, which is another classic pose. Roads, where we're going, we don't need roads. Christopher Lloyd, Doc, and we got Michael J. Fox's autograph and Marty. Underneath that, we have a very similar one. Again, same thing, same quote. Roads, where we're going, we don't need roads. Christopher Lloyd, Doc, and Marty. Michael J. Fox's signature right there. So I like, the the fact that they're still around and that they're doing these shows for Back to the Future, for fans of the movie, it's awesome, awesome to see that. And as a fan, I appreciate them coming out. If you didn't catch the panel, we did record the Back to the Future panel at Fan Expo, so take a look for that on my channel. And yeah, it's a good one. Now, this one I really love. This one is from the three of them. I didn't get this at the show because it was way too expensive. I was able to get it at a vendor for a little bit less. So here's Christopher Lloyd. This is Doc. We got Mary Steenburgen. This is Clara, Clayton. And we have Michael J. Fox, Marty. So this is a really nice photo. I really like this one. It has all three of them together, all smiling. This is not, I don't think this is from the movie. This is a still shot they took for promotions. And but yeah, very good. I like this. Underneath that one, we have Marty by himself. You can see that was Michael J. Fox. Marty is a classic Back to the Future poster from the original one. And then underneath that, we also have um, Michael J. Fox. Marty, I believe this one's from Back to the Future too, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Lorraine. Now, she was supposed to come to the show, but she had to cancel. I did meet her in 2018. This is the dual sign one. Michael J. Fox, Marty. This is after she, I guess, he fell out of the tree, and he's just woke up in her bed. Pleased to meet you, Calvin, Marty Klein. Calvin Klein, remember? So pleased to meet you, Calvin Marty Klein. And it says Lea Thompson, Lorraine Baines. Okay, so that, my friends, is a look at some of these really cool autographs that I've gotten I recently and at different shows of Back to the Future, one of the all-time classics of my youth, and really, really love these movies. So I'm glad to share this with you, my fellow Back to the Future fans. So thank you so much for watching. If you like Back to the Future, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section of which of the three is your favorite movie and which actor, if you had a chance, would you love to get an autograph and meet, or even get a photo with? And as well, make sure you share this with all your Back to the Future fellow fans and hit the like and subscribe button for this video. That's much appreciated. Again, this is Chucky from Collecting for Fun. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. We will see you guys soon, and I hope you enjoyed the Back to the Future week that we had this week. Thank you so much. Bye.